Okay, well this is something different for me. I haven't really made a video like this in ages, if ever at all. But I'm feeling inspired by the guys over at Sci-Fi NC. Shout out to Kenny Conklin and the rest of you. You're doing some great stuff. What I've got here, as you can see, is a pair of Enterprise C kits. I've got the 2500 and the 1400 as well. And just like the rest of you guys, I'm working on far too many models at once, but for some reason I'm really inspired to do both of these at the same time. You don't see too many of the Cadet Series kit built. Not entirely sure why that is. It's a nice model. It's not without its flaws, but then none of them are. Actually, I built one of these, must have been 5-6 years ago when I first got back into modelling, and I actually drilled out almost all the windows and I lit it in a really crude way and hand painted it with my Games Workshop colours just with a brush. I've got it somewhere. It still looks okay, but I want to do this one as well as possible with these small kits. I'm probably going to paint both of these. That's the reason to do both of them at the same time, is so I can use exactly the same colours and have two matching spaceships. I did take a look at the decals. I've heard some horror stories. Looking at them, I can't see how you can use these, really. They're big, they're thick. Surely you'd end up having to cut out all the lifeboats and things to make it conform properly. Even with loads of microsol or microcell, I can't see these being particularly useful. The registries and the pennants and whatever, I'll probably make use of those, but I think painting and that is the way to go with this. I'm still not sure if I'm going to light the small one. I'll probably just leave it as is. I guess I could light it. Do I want to do that? Maybe. I am, however, working on lighting the larger kit, and I've already drilled most of the windows out. There's some of the body there. There's the saucer. Top saucer, you can see some of the windows. You'll notice that there are surprisingly few windows drilled. That's because what I intend to do is apply the battle damage decals to this. The larger Enterprise C, I want to do it as close to an out-of-the-box build, I suppose you could say, by using these decals and placing most, if not all of them. And it's going to be lit. And what I used when I was drilling the holes, I actually looked through a few magazines, books and what have you, and looked at some screenshots of the Enterprise C from the episode it was featured in, Yesterday's Enterprise, and tried to copy, as close as I possibly could, the actual lights that appeared to be on, which is very, very few, which makes sense for a ship that's, you know, lost half its crew or more, been in battle, been blown to pieces. So that's that. I might like this. I'm definitely lighting that. This kit is really big. Well, it's not huge, but the way it's put together is great for lighting. In particular, in comparison to, say, the Enterprise D or the E, this is one half of the pylon assembly, and because it's in halves, it's really easy. Well, I say really easy. It's quite a simple thing just to sort of start carving out some trenches for your wires to go in, and then the other part goes on top of this, hides the wires. Unlike with the D, where you've got to cut a load of stuff and put something over the top, like those DLM trench covers. So yeah, but like I say, this is a bit of a first for me, putting up a video on YouTube, trying to share it with the modelling community. Obviously I need to get a bit of a better setup than just using my phone here and this random makeshift table. That means I have to tidy my desk. That's a scary thought. Yeah, first of many, double Enterprise C project. Let's see if I can get both of these, or at least one of these, done by the end of the year. What do you reckon? I think I can do it. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you out there.